Right, so here we are on the planet of Voeld, and this is going to be your first sort of proper look at what the surface of it's like. We've kind of went into the main base area, which, if I go to the map, is up there. Now, Voeld is vast. It's a big, big map. It's probably bigger than Eos, which itself was not small. In terms of the amount of stuff that's here, there's quite a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of like forward operating bases and stuff that we can go to. Currently, though, the first thing on our itinerary for today is to do the Asari Arc mission for Cora, which is to find a ship called the Perifona. And it's just up here. So if we head towards the location. Now this place does have environmental hazards, which is the cold. It's not too bad. There's nothing quite as... I've not come across anything that's as likely to kill you yet. Or kill you as quickly, I should say, as the radiation on Eos. So it's not awful. I'm thinking once we do the PB and Cora stuff here, I'm going to go and do the
I thought this would be the Perifona.
monoliths.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Okay, so there's a few places to check out. Let's see. So there's one there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay, so let's head towards that one first. So that's going to be west. No, east, sorry, pretty much. Due east. Or north. Slightly northeast. If we head that way, it'll be Solstall that the very last one that there is that we can actually go to is the one that we need to go to. That's just the way these things work. Voeld does have a lot of like Ket and remnant outposts dotted around. Now whether or not that will diminish once we take out this Ket base, which is just over there, I don't know. But hopefully it does. You see a lot of Ket shuttles dropping by and dropping off troops and that, so they do
False signal. One down.
Okay, so where's the next one? Just over there. So if we continue heading east. I'm conscious that I don't want to come across PB's mission just yet. Because I kind of want to just do one at a time. So if we head towards that thing. So there is a big thing with a shield, which is that, dead ahead. And I don't know what that is or how to get into it. I may need to look that up. But yeah, it's basically, it's I'm pretty sure it's a Ket installation. And there are these pylons that power the shield. I'm wondering if they seem to all link towards the Ket base. If you destroy the Ket base, will that bring down the shield and allow me to actually enter the place?
Crazy shield in the middle of nowhere?
That's Jarnik. The Ket think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
Okay, so it actually is. I've not had that conversation yet, despite driving around bloody Voeld for God knows how many hours. Okay, so once we take on the main Ket base, we will be able to bring down that shield. From what they've said, a remnant remnant thing, I'm guessing it's another remnant architect. Like the one that we fought on EOS a couple of episodes back. Which would be good. I quite enjoyed taking that thing on.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Hey,
Oh
there
god. And there's Ket on site. Let's
Of
clear
course
them
there
out.
is. Gotta have a cat around somewhere, right?
Running ammo!
Ah, of course, there's the ones we needed. They don't ever seem to suffer from fall damage, which is kind of annoying.
Clear!
And I'm favouring the Valkyrie again over the Avenger. One of these days I will make my mind up. Ah, there we go. So,
That's the periphone, all right. What's left of her.
Definitely Ket weapons fire.
Looks like they crashed trying to escape.
This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
oh yeah, and
Without
I'm
the
wearing
crew,
N7
we've lost
armor
our
now
best
as well.
lead to the Asari Ark.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
Maybe they don't want them for exaltation.
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, we've got a flight recorder here.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
They've got to be Ket with a name like that.
I hope they choke on it.
Lieutenant, with time the navigational record could be reconstructed.
Right. We could trace the Periphona's flight path, maybe all the way back to the Ark. I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Well, that's promising. And we're now level 30. Excellent. Level 30 is a bit of a milestone. The reason for that is that a lot of the craftable stuff doesn't go beyond level 30. I think if you do a new game plus it does. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen anything for level 6, level 7, level 8 craftable armor. So I'm kind of excited because it means that we can actually start to pick some armor that is, you know, crafted to exactly how we want, not just because that's kind of good at the time. Ah, here we go. Ooh, some more Milky Way experiencing. That's good. Yes, definitely need the Milky Way research points because we're running low on those, and I've got a load of equipment to upgrade. So let's make our way towards PB's loyalty thing. Secret project. Discover the Remtech from the remnant site on Voeld. Okay. I'm guessing then that she has some sort of... There's going to be some sort of remnant dig site, or not a vault, but something of a decent size anyway. Right. Okay, so it's just over this rise. Oops, let's put it into 6-wheel drive. There we go, that looks promising.
These are the ruins we're looking for.
Time to scrounge for tech.
I think we got them all. Right, PB, what are you up to? Okay, so.
Okay, let's find these glyphs. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
There it is.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
So I could use a remnant decryption thing. And in fact, I may still do that. But let's just see what the options are. Let's put that there. That there. That there. That there. That there. That there. Holy shit, I think I may have actually done this. Hey, go me.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
Is this what you need for your project, PB?
Looks like it. Very cool little piece of REM tech. REM tech? Yeah, shortcut I made up. REM is short for remnant, and...
Noted.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
appreciate it. Come see me on the ship. I'll give you an update on the project.
Okay then. So there's also these little containers which just give stuff that we can go and nick. Right. So that's that done. I'm conscious of the fact this has been a fairly short episode so far. So why don't we head to the little town centre of operations for the Angara here. Place called Tekix. If we just head there. I haven't actually explored this place yet, so this seems as good a time as any. Right, so let's make our way into Tekix. I need an Angara person to go and pronounce this place for me. And see what we can find. The good news is that it doesn't seem to be especially cold in here, so we don't have to worry about environmental hazards. But we could do with just checking this place out a little bit more.
I'm sorry. I can't say more, but what Nilge is doing is extremely important
Cool.
and time sensitive.
So it seems like a fairly straightforward kind of
That's between you and him. He
establishment.
certainly had time to call.
It's not like it's
Good.
not like
Signing
Aya,
off.
which is quite a big place. You know, there's not much here, really. Just a few hangars, a few buildings and things like that. So yeah, a fairly straightforward little settlement, that. Let's head back to... Now I'm wondering, I was thinking of heading back to the Tempest, but... In fact, I think we will. We'll head back to the Tempest. And then we can catch up with PB. Maybe Cora's got something as well. I think, that being said though,
Imagine
for the
being
next
ghosted out here.
episode...
Lonely.
For the next episode, I think we will go to the monoliths. Maybe deal with the vault here. And then head to Kadara in the episode after, or at the very end. So we've at least got a planet that we've landed on. So, PB's in her
Giles
little
said he wanted to
escape
see
pod.
you.
Oh, okay, and Joel wants to talk.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Fine. Okay, so... Oh, and Joel wanted to chat, didn't he? Maybe he's not in a huff with me anymore.
In the escape pod room, as usual.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes, he suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
Sounds like someone
We
who
didn't
definitely
give them
holds
much
a grudge.
thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Okay. So, we've got a bit more progression on the loyalty missions. I like that what they've done with the loyalty missions this time around is that it's not just one mission. Like, they've spread it out a little. It's not all just... Right, okay, it's... So, Giles got a mission. Right, okay, let's go do it. Oh, now he likes us. It's a bit more... It spreads it out over the game. There's things you have to do before you can do the next bit, and it's a bit more developed, I guess. It feels a bit more natural rather than just a black and white, do I have your loyalty, yes or no thing. So I like that. But for now, I think we're done with the episode today. The next thing we will do is go and activate the monoliths on Haval. Not on Haval, Voeld. Let's see. We need... Where is the thingies? There it is. Restoring a world. So once we've done that, once we've activated the monoliths, we can then go into the... what's it called? Into the vault and get everything up and running again. So that'll be the next thing we do. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. We've got a bit more progress on our loyalty missions, which is great. You've got to see a little bit more of Voeld, which is great. And we know what we're doing in the next episode, which is also great. If you want to stick around and watch that episode, then subscribe to the channel, like this video, etc, etc. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @JaceCurtis. And I will see you for the next episode.